Animal Farm. Based on the title of this book, I thought it was going to be about animals, maybe how they are treated, how they want to be treated, or something along those lines. But the story completely caught me off guard. I think that's why people say don't judge a book by its cover, or in my case, don't judge a book by its title. So let's talk about it. In a nutshell, this is a book about political allegory. If you are unfamiliar with the term political allegory, think of it as a double-layered story. On the surface, it's about pigs, horses, and chickens. But underneath, every character and event represent a real-world political figure or historical moment. George Orwell wasn't just writing about animals. He was using animals to represent real people and real events from the Russian Revolution. And this one sentence perfectly summarized this book. When you can't express yourself freely, you write fiction. So the story starts on a farm where the animals are sick and tired of being mistreated by their owners, Mr. Jones. And they decided things can't go on like this. So they revolt, kicked him out, and revealed everything around one core principle: all animals are equal. But as the story progressed, things took a dark turn. The pigs, who are the most intelligent animals on the farm, take charge. At first, there were two leaders, Snowball and Napoleon. They don't get along, and very early on, Napoleon take controls of the leadership and exile Snowball. From that point on, Snowball becomes the scapegoat for everything that goes wrong. This is where it gets interesting. You see how language gets manipulated, how truth can be rewritten by those who are in power until you don't even know what's real anymore. It's chilling because you see the leaders becomes exactly like, if not worse than, the human they have replaced. At its core, this book is basically about propaganda, power, and greed. What stands out to me is how simple this book is. Orwell wrote it in a deliberately direct way because he wanted the message to be impossible to miss. I really recommend reading this book. It's barely 100 pages. You'd probably be able to be finished in one sitting. And by the time you finish reading this book, you'd never look at a political speech or evening news the same way again. If you have read the book, drop a comment below and let me know your thoughts.